Hello everybody and welcome back to Hearts of Iron, where at the tail end of last episode we just pushed up into this province, which, assuming that we can hold it, which I think we'll be okay with, we're super close, assuming that we can hold it, that means, of course, that we should have control over the infrastructure in this state, and that we don't. Okay. Then I don't understand how that works. Maybe it has to do with the victory point? Let's see. This is... Yeah, this is the only VP within the state, isn't it? Perhaps you have to control a majority of victory points. Well, that could work. Regardless, that means that we're going to have to continue to push in. I mean, we're succeeding in this, so that's okay. So we're definitely making some progress here in getting them pushed out of this state. That is great. We absolutely want to continue to have that happen. Now, we're currently at 127 current max supply here. That's fine. I absolutely do want to get up this way then. If we have to have the victory point to get it, then I guess, yeah, that makes sense. We do have military police finishing up. I think that's literally every technology in the game, other than advanced anti-tank, which we should be working on. I think that's everything else, because of course we're locked out of these doctrines. Those are choices, not anything else. And we've already got that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's literally every technology in the game. Okay, unassigned divisions over here. Sure. Are we working on breaking Suriname Cipher? Because we absolutely should be, if we're not. This is not the view I was expecting. This is the view I was expecting. There we go. Excellent. Let's get to work on that. And let's get to work on pushing in through Amazonas as well. We've pushed them out of here. We'll see if we actually make it there in time. That said, we should be able to stop them mostly. I think we're going to make it in here. So that's great. And then maybe we'll be able to grab this province, but probably not, is my guess. This is victory points, so that is always nice. Let's check to see how close Suriname is to capitulation. I think that they're not super close. Let's see here. Yeah, because this is their original victory points that they would need. Excellent. We've lost a few people. There's no doubt about that. But that's okay. That is to be expected when you are, you know, bringing healthcare to the masses. That's how this works. We have free civilian factories. That's largely okay-ish for right now. I think we'll leave these free. We don't really need to queue anything else up for now, temporarily. We will eventually. Yeah, they've managed to get more reinforcements in over here. But we're definitely looking towards cutting these guys off. If we can cut this off, that's huge. Like, that is tremendously huge. I'd be a little shocked if they let us get away with this. Like, we're a very long ways away from getting that. But regardless, that's not too shabby. And if we can get control of these jungles and these mountains in Inca, then the question is, what can't we get control of? This is kind of the most adverse that we're going to see over here in these mountains and pushing up through here. So that's going to be real interesting. Low supplies on the African defense? Really? Oh, okay. You know what? We can fix this. Let's go ahead. And this is not where I want to be. Go into the construction here, and we're going to build naval bases in Madagascar. Problem solved. Excellent. That also deals with our idle civilian factories for now. Ooh, I like the look of this. I mean, we're still super far away. But even so, And we're holding at 94. Battle's going reasonably well over here. They're going to get reinforced, though. There's almost no doubt about that. So, I mean, the primary goal here is to push over here and take Amazonas, right? So that we can have a proper supply line over here. That's the overall goal. So that is 100% what we're looking for. Of course, we are working on repairing infrastructure up here, but we're just attacking up here constantly, and that's damaging the infrastructure. What we need more than anything is to push into Amazonas and get our infrastructure up here. This is an absolute necessity at this point to take. I think it's this victory point that we have to take, is my guess. So that is our goal. We're making progress over here. I mean, we're winning these fights, right, overall, but they're just shuffling reinforcements around, and they're just trying to delay us. As we expected, it's a long, slow slog. And a bloody one, too. We're losing a lot of manpower currently. Our monthly growth in states is only 30,000 recruitable manpower, which is really not all that much. We may want to switch at this point to extensive conscription. Does that have any downsides to it? It does increase our training time, but I don't think we care about that. So let's put that through. Advanced anti-tank has finished up. Excellent. Which means that we should be working on that instead of improved anti-tank. So let's bump up to advanced anti-tank. Glorious. We're wildly behind in steel. Do we have any prospecting that we can do? Oil fields. And not tremendously useful. Oh, have we pushed them out of here? We've pushed them out of here. The real question is, do we get up here in time? We're struggling a bit with these guys, and they might be able to reinforce. That said, I think most of these units are retreating, although some of them are retreating to the south in a really awkward fashion. So that's a thing. Well, we'll see if we manage to take these. If we do, that is a tremendously big deal. As long as we can grab this victory point, I'm pretty sure that's what we need here, Suriname will fall. We already expected Suriname to fall, of course. Oh, hello. How far are we on getting rid of this final holdout of Brazil? We're actually pretty quasi-close. We're quasi-close on that. I was going to say we're pretty close. We truly are not. We are quasi-close. Okay. We are pretty tapped out on steel, honestly. There's not that much we can do there. We're fine on oil, though. So that's a thing. Completely fine on oil. We're currently up to 5.28 million and gaining 31k monthly. That's fine. Once we're through this push, we should not struggle for a while. Anyway, we may struggle a bit against Inca. How powerful are they even? They have 1,000 manpower available? What? 24 military factories? Inca is super weak. Okay. I don't want to begin justification on them just yet, though. Same with Peru. We're holding off on this. I want to push these guys back. Now, we have pushed back over here a little bit. I don't think we have control over the infrastructure yet. I'm pretty sure we need the VP for that. So let's just see if we can get pushed up to there. That would be tremendous if we could. If we can get this state here, then we just straight up win. That's all there is to it. We're winning battles here, and they are mostly retreating. They're definitely struggling to hold us back. But it's a very long, slow push through here. We are up to 6.2 million manpower now, gaining 33k per month. So I think we're doing okay. Our manpower is mobilizing at 0.012% per day. So our overall available manpower is going to be shooting up for a good long time. Like, this is plenty of manpower. I don't think we are going to have any problems with that. The cipher for Suriname is decrypted, and we should definitely deploy that. Bam. We've revealed the intel, and let's use those combat bonuses to push them out of the Amazon. That's the idea here. They have a lot set up in the VP right now. They are retreating out of here. I expect, yeah, the VP is sending troops in. There's only so many that they can do, though. How are these guys doing on their manpower? They're down to 2 million, so we're definitely having an effect on their manpower situation. That's great to see. We're going to continue pushing in over this way. We're a long ways away from getting there, though. So we're likely, I think, yeah, they're sending reinforcements. It's going to take us some time to get in here. I think we're going to get there, though. Attritional containment has finished up. And that means that this is the final technology, infiltration in depth. Let's get it done. I don't think there are any other technologies to research, period. Unless there are ones like this that I've missed. But honestly, I don't really care that much. I'm pretty sure that's all of the technologies done. So that is absolutely wonderful. I'm very happy about that. What the? They pushed us out of here and gave that back to Brazil. I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed. I think we're going to get it back. I don't think they're going to hold it. At least I hope they aren't. Of course, we are currently pushing into here. They are sending reinforcements, but the VP only has so much. We've taken this position, although they're going to get it back, I think? Maybe not. Maybe not. And yeah, we definitely need to get this victory point. I actually don't really care so much about getting pushed out of this spot. We need to take the victory point. That's what needs to happen. Getting across this river is, of course, going to be challenging. But if we can pocket them and cut them off here, that's so huge. They have to reinforce this. This is too threatening of a push. Yeah, these guys are retreating. Unfortunately, we're a long ways away here. We are beginning to attack at the victory point, though. That's great. Our tanks will be arriving up here relatively soon. And we're just generally in motion over here. So that's great. We are definitely working on pushing this. Okay, this is part of the first wave. I'm reasonably content with that. 125 is our max supply in this region. We're at 131, but that's okay. I don't suppose we can get additional logistics companies into these. It'd be hilarious if we could, but like an infantry battalion logistics, but no, I think it's just support. Yeah. 40% supply usage reduction is huge, though. I really, really like that. Oh, hello. Looks like they have retreated from both of these locations for right now. We'll see if they manage to get troops back. But for right now, we are on our way in. They're holding out at the VP. They're sending reinforcements over to here, which is expected. They have to. They absolutely have to. They have no choice in the matter. However, these guys cannot hold. They're going to retreat too. And off they go. We're going to get this back. Unless they're sending troops in. They're not. They're much more concerned about the VP, and they should be. That is 100% what they should be concerned about here. There is no doubt about that. If we take this province here, the VP falls. And with it goes a lot of their troops. They have managed to get a few more in here. We restarted our movement. Okay. That's very unfortunate. But hello, we've pushed them out of Brazil's last holding again. Oh, that's actually fully pushed out. Fantastic. That is huge for us. That, of course, means that once we start attacking them here, our infrastructure in this region is going to be improving dramatically. So that's great to see. Yeah, we're going to start really repairing this. Excellent. And that should help our logistics over here. Yeah, 131. That's a big, big deal. And it'll continue coming up as we continue repairing over here. Of course, we're still moving troops around. So we're going to expect to not be taking quite as many fights for the next little while here. But we're doing magnificently on our manpower. So I'm very happy to see that. This is also increasing our recruitable increase. So that is wonderful. We've resumed our attack over here. How far are we on getting over there? We're so far away. We are so far away. It's to be expected. But even so, if we can just get this province, that's all I want, is just this province. Nothing else matters. Maybe we should spearhead just this province. Like, literally nothing else matters. They're attacking us over here, which is slightly frustrating. But that's mostly because we have quite a few troops behind the supply line. Or rather, behind the front line. The supplies are up to 141, and we're basically even right now on our supplies. That is very nice. Very nice indeed. We can see here that our construction, or rather our repairs on the infrastructure in this region, they are having an effect. We are now positive on our supplies. Oh! Oh! We did it. We pocketed the victory point. They cannot survive at this point. They have no way to get supplies. It's over. We took the victory point. We just have to get there now. They have no troops left there. They were wiped. We're going to pop these guys over to here. That'll be fine. So they were wiped. We get the victory point just as soon as we get there. It'll take us forever to cross this river and walk up there. But regardless, we did it. And our supplies are even here, despite the fact that we don't have control over Amazonas. We will very shortly, though. So that is fantastic. Any moment now, we'll get over there. Yeah, we're extremely... I don't know where those guys came from. They just, like, teleported in there. Maybe they were retreating. Oh, yeah, they're retreating this way. But they're just going to get wiped the moment they try. Excellent. So, looking at this, we might try to cut them off over here as well. I don't know how successful that'll really be, though. That would be attacking into these mountains, and that is rough to do, especially without mountaineers. We don't currently have any mountaineers, and we might want to have a few. But there we go. Look at that. We got ourselves a victory point. That also freed up some military factories. We can toss those over at advanced anti-tank. That'll be fine. Because that is, of course, the factories in this state are now under our control. So let's go ahead and start work on repairing the infrastructure here, as well as constructing that infrastructure level up to max. However, we're doing fine on our supplies over here right now. So we should have absolutely no problem with this. I'm at this point going to delete this order. And I'm actually kind of interested in doing... This is an offensive line. But I'm kind of interested in doing this number. Kind of like that-ish? No, not like that-ish. This is... I was thinking about this wrong. This is an offensive line, and I would want it to be just that. Yeah, their capital would fall first. That's what I want here. Execute that aggressively. Fantastic. Now, we're not really in position to do this, right? But that's fine. That is completely fine. Because we are currently at 144 out of 165 supply here. We are just golden on supply now. We really don't care about supplies. So we're just wanting to push in as hard as we can at this juncture. Now, we have a lot of troops that are not in position. That is for sure. And they'll slowly make their way up there. However, this army could now theoretically join us. And I'm going to do so. I'm going to tell them their goal is to frontline just these guys. Frontline literally just this province here. Just that. And then their goal is to spearhead that there. I want to cut this off and pocket it. That's the idea. Execute that aggressively. They'll make their way up there eventually. It'll take them some time. But that is 100% okay. We expect this to be a bit rough to continue to push in, but it'll be much, much better now that we have proper supplies over here. That said, I am noticing we only have a single tank here, and it's retreating. Do we have anybody moving up there? Yeah, but they're super far away. I'm going to tell it to stop for now. Because I would prefer not to lose this little area. Okay, these guys are on their way in. I'm going to tell it to stop again. It's going to have the order issued again, but I'm just resetting it so that it resets its progress. These guys are on their way over, and they'll arrive eventually, but I'm going to reset this one more time. Okay, there we go. So these guys are all heading northward, of course. We're being attacked over here, but we managed to hold that off. And we should, in theory, get up there, I think, in plenty of time. Although, I'm going to tell this guy to stop one final time. There we go. We're up to 15 million manpower right now, and we've got more mobilizing all the time. This is going quite well. So we're going to need to fight Peru and Inca at some point soon, right? But first, I want to make sure that Suriname is gone. Now, I don't think... Can we go through Inca? I don't think so. Regardless, look at this. We have almost pushed them back to their capital. We're incredibly close over here. This is exactly what we wanted, of course. This is going swimmingly currently. And if we look at our logistics map mode here, or actually terrain, resistance, compliance, resource. This is what I wanted. Resource map mode. Aluminum, aluminum. There is a little bit of steel over here. There's some steel over in these areas. I would love to see us getting additional prospecting available. I guess for now we can do that. We don't need the oil, but it might come in handy later. What else are we going to use those civilian factories for, eh? So we've pushed them over here, and we are getting super close at this point to their capital. Do we think that Suriname will capitulate when their capital falls? That's a question, isn't it? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. I don't think they'll capitulate. Wait, was that an airborne division? That was an airborne division. Okay, we'll put that over there. Wonderful. Well, we're definitely pushing in on Suriname here. It is, however, time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to see if with our fancy new supply line, if we are able to push in and get Suriname to capitulate in the next episode. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.